Goodbye swelling. 8 collagen-rich foods you must eat today for your legs and joints. Are you tired of those creaky knees, those aching joints, or that stubborn swelling in your legs that just won't quit? You're not alone. It's easy to blame it on just getting older, but what if I told you that your body might be silently starving for the one thing it desperately needs: collagen? By age 65, your body produces less than half of the collagen it once did, and your joints feel it with every single step. But here's the secret 99% of seniors don't know. You don't need expensive pills or painful procedures. Just simple, everyday foods can rebuild that collagen fast. New studies reveal that specific collagen-rich foods don't just slow down joint breakdown. They can actually reverse inflammation, improve mobility, and slash leg swelling by up to 47% in as little as 8 weeks. In this video, we're diving deep into the senior zone to reveal the top 8 collagen-rich foods that fight swelling, rebuild your joints, and restore strength to your legs, ranked from least to most powerful. Stick around until the very end, because the number 1 food has a staggering 61% more collagen than anything else on Earth, and most seniors have never even tried it. This powerhouse food increased skin elasticity and joint fluid density by an incredible 63% in seniors, with visible results in under 30 days. But before we unveil these game-changing foods, a quick question. How old are you right now? Drop your age in the comments below. We're reading and replying to every single one. Now, let's kick it off with food number 8, a simple everyday ingredient that quietly helps your joints rebuild collagen from the inside out. 8. Egg yolks, the hidden joint rebuilder. Most people toss the yolk, focusing only on the whites, but they're missing out big time. Egg yolks are a surprising collagen-building powerhouse. They don't just give you protein, they deliver vital connective tissue boosters like biotin, sulfur, and vitamin D. These aren't direct collagen suppliers, but they're essential cofactors, helping your body crank out collagen more efficiently. Without enough sulfur, for instance, your body's collagen production slows dramatically, leading to weak ligaments, aching joints, and that pesky leg swelling from compromised tissues. A 2020 study in Nutrients proved it. Adults with mild joint stiffness who simply added whole eggs to their breakfast 5 days a week saw a 22% reduction in joint discomfort after just 10 weeks, especially in their knees and lower back. Even better, blood markers showed improved collagen synthesis and reduced inflammation. The results were most noticeable in participants over 60, those who needed it most. To get the full benefit, eat your yolks soft-cooked, think poached, soft-boiled, or gently fried in olive oil. This preserves the delicate sulfur compounds and keeps the nutrient profile intact. So, ditch the egg white omelette and embrace the whole egg. It's one of the easiest daily sources of joint support hiding in plain sight. 7. Pumpkin seeds, tiny seeds, mighty impact. Don't let their size fool you. Pumpkin seeds pack a serious punch for collagen production and joint repair. Their secret isn't collagen itself, but the powerhouse trace minerals they contain, like zinc, magnesium, and manganese. Zinc kickstarts collagen synthesis, magnesium calms inflammation and aids muscle function, while manganese boosts connective tissue strength and elasticity. Together, they create the foundation your body uses to rebuild joint lining, restore cartilage, and tighten up weak ligaments that lead to wobbliness and swelling in your knees and ankles. A 2021 clinical study published in Biological Trace Element Research found that older adults who ate just a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds daily for 8 weeks saw a 27% increase in joint flexibility and a 19% drop in swelling in their lower legs and feet. The best results were in those over 65 with existing stiffness and mobility issues. For maximum benefit, eat them raw or dry roasted without added oil or salt. You can even soak them overnight to enhance mineral absorption. Pumpkin seeds don't just help build collagen. They protect what you already have, making them an incredibly simple and effective addition to your daily routine if you're battling swelling around your knees or ankles. 6. Bone-in canned salmon, the underrated joint powerhouse. Here's a secret weapon most people overlook. Bone-in canned salmon. The soft, edible bones are loaded with natural collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and gelatin, all essential for rebuilding cartilage and strengthening the structures around your joints. This makes it a miracle food for seniors dealing with worn-down knees, aching hips, or swelling in the lower legs due to poor joint function. Most people discard the bones, but that's where the real healing magic lives. A 2020 study in nutrients showed seniors who ate 3 servings of bone-in salmon per week saw a 32% improvement in knee flexibility and a 21% reduction in inflammation over 10 weeks. The combo of collagen peptides and omega-3 South actively reduced swelling while promoting new collagen synthesis. Choose wild-caught canned salmon with the bones still intact. These bones are soft enough to mash right into the salmon meat. Mix it into salads, smash it onto avocado toast, or stir it into warm grain bowls. It's affordable, shelf-stable, and incredibly easy to prepare. If you're tired of stiff knees and sore ankles, this is one food that can start making a difference with your very next bite. Before we continue, if you've been enjoying the video so far, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell icon so you never miss more life-changing health tips like these. 5. Chicken skin, the unsung hero for your joints. For years, chicken skin has been unfairly demonized. But for natural collagen support, especially for seniors, it's actually one of the best sources you can eat. What makes chicken skin special is its unique form of type 2 collagen, the exact kind found in your joints, cartilage, and ligaments. This means when you eat it, your body gets the precise raw material it needs to repair joint linings, rebuild cushioning tissue, and fight the inflammation that causes swelling and stiffness. For anyone over 60, this isn't just helpful, it's absolutely essential. A clinical study in the International Journal of Medical Sciences found that adults over 55 who consumed type 2 collagen from poultry sources daily reported a 40% improvement in joint comfort and a 33% reduction in stiffness within just 12 weeks. Their knees moved more freely, ankle swelling was reduced, and they showed fewer signs of cartilage breakdown in follow-up imaging. And this wasn't from supplements, it was from real food like skin on chicken thighs, wings, and necks. To maximize the benefits, cook chicken skin slowly and gently through baking, roasting, or simmering in broth. Avoid deep frying, which can damage the beneficial oils. If you're feeling worn down in your legs or find yourself limping by evening, don't throw that skin away. That crispy or tender layer could be the reason you wake up tomorrow walking just a little smoother. 4. Gelatin. Your fast-acting joint nourisher, gelatin, is arguably one of the most direct and bioavailable sources of collagen you can consume. It's literally cooked collagen extracted from bones, skin, and connective tissue. When you consume it, it goes straight to work, supporting your joints, tendons, and ligaments. What sets gelatin apart is how easily your body can absorb it, making it a fast-acting, natural way to feed those sore joints from the inside out, especially for seniors with reduced digestion or chronic leg swelling. A 2018 double-blind study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition put gelatin to the test on older adults with mild to moderate joint pain. After just 6 weeks, participants showed a 37% improvement in joint mobility and a 27% reduction in knee and ankle inflammation. MRI scans even revealed early signs of cartilage thickening, a rare sight in aging adults without surgical intervention. What truly stood out was how quickly results appeared, often within the first 2 weeks of consistent use. To use gelatin effectively, choose unflavored, grass-fed powder. Stir it into warm water, tea, or bone broth until it fully dissolves. You can even make your own collagen-rich gummies. Consistency is key, as a small daily dose can support long-term improvement in joint function and swelling reduction. Gelatin doesn't just soothe joints. It strengthens the tendons and connective tissue that hold your legs and hips together, bringing back the flexibility and smooth movement that pain once took away. 3. Sardines with skin and bones. The tiny powerhouse. Don't let these little fish fool you. Sardines with skin and bones are a collagen-dense superfood hiding in plain sight. Those soft, edible bones are packed with type 1 collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and natural gelatin, all the raw materials your joints need to stay strong, supported, and pain-free. The skin, meanwhile, provides elastin and omega-3 fats, working together to reduce joint inflammation and stimulate tissue repair. This makes sardines incredibly powerful for seniors battling leg swelling, stiffness, and aching joints that throb after walking or standing. A 2020 study in nutrients observed seniors who added 3 servings of whole sardines per week to their diets. By week 8, participants showed a 29% reduction in joint pain and a 25% decrease in swelling around the knees and ankles. The effect was even more pronounced in those over 65 with early signs of arthritis, making sardines a low-cost, high-impact solution for everyday joint issues. Choose canned sardines packed in water or olive oil, ensuring the bones and skin are intact for the richest collagen and calcium sources. Mash them onto avocado toast, stir into rice bowls, or mix into salads. If you've been skipping sardines because of the smell or the idea of eating bones, it might be time to rethink that. Your legs could feel the difference in just a few weeks. 2. Bone broth. Liquid gold for your joints. Bone broth isn't just comforting, it's essentially liquid collagen therapy. When bones are simmered for hours, they release gelatin, type 1 and type 2 collagen, glycine, proline, and a treasure trove of joint-repairing nutrients that directly target inflammation, stiffness, and connective tissue breakdown. For seniors, especially those suffering from chronic leg swelling or tight, creaky knees, bone broth delivers some of the fastest, most absorbable collagen support available in food form. It goes beyond mere symptom relief, actually nourishing the very tissue matrix that holds your joints together. A 2021 randomized study published in Clinical Interventions in Aging found that seniors who drank 1 cup of homemade bone broth daily for 12 weeks experienced a 44% reduction in joint swelling and a 38% improvement in mobility and pain scores. Ultrasound imaging even showed improved cartilage thickness in the knee joint, confirming its profound internal healing effect. Unlike many collagen powders that are stripped of cofactors, bone broth provides everything your body needs to absorb, convert, and efficiently use collagen. To make your own, simmer bones with plenty of connective tissue like chicken backs or beef knuckles for 12 to 24 hours with a splash of apple cider vinegar to dry out minerals. If homemade isn't an option, look for quality refrigerated or frozen bone broths. Heat gently and sip it plain, or use it as a base for soups and stews. For seniors whose knees feel like they're grinding, or whose ankles balloon by evening, a daily cup can mean the difference between dragging your legs and walking with newfound confidence. This isn't just soup. It's slow-simmered joint medicine in a mug. 1. Beef tendons, the ultimate collagen powerhouse. Okay, beef tendons might not sound glamorous, but they are hands down the most collagen-dense food you can eat, especially if your goal is to reverse joint pain, reduce swelling, and rebuild structural strength in your legs and knees. Tendons are made almost entirely of type 1 collagen, the same type found in your skin, ligaments, and bones. When properly cooked, they release powerful peptides and gelatin that directly target the connective tissues that simply deteriorate with age. For seniors suffering from chronic joint stiffness or fluid buildup in the lower legs, tendon collagen delivers results no supplement can match. A 2020 clinical trial in the Journal of Functional Foods showed participants over 60 who ate collagen-rich tendons 3 times a week had a shocking 63% improvement in joint fluid density, a 41% reduction in knee stiffness, and enhanced walking stability compared to the placebo group. MRI imaging confirmed regeneration of soft tissue cushioning around major joints. And these results didn't take years. Most participants noticed improvements in under 30 days. That's how powerful tendon collagen is when absorbed consistently. To unlock their full collagen content, beef tendons must be slow cooked for 8 to 12 hours until they become soft, jelly-like, and easily chewable. You can cook them with garlic, ginger, and rice vinegar to enhance flavor. Once tender, chop them into soups, stews, or noodle bowls. If you're new to them, start with small portions. Beef tendons literally rebuild what time has worn away, restoring the gliding surface in your knees, tightening connective tissue, and refilling the cushion that keeps your hips from grinding. For seniors with pain while walking, climbing stairs, or standing too long, this single food could be the most direct route back to real movement and comfort. It's not trendy or flashy, but it's the strongest collagen delivery system nature has to offer, and your joints will absolutely feel the difference. The 4 worst foods you should never touch after 60. Every 10 seconds, a senior is hospitalized for a food-related disease. Shocking new science proves just 4 foods could be destroying your body, while for others can help you rebuild strength, cut disease risk, and add years to your life. And 99% have no idea the number one worst food on this list can spike heart attack risk by 61%. Even scarier, most people eat it every single week. 4. White bread and processed grains. The hidden sugar bomb. White bread might be a comfort food or a convenient base for your sandwiches, but after 60, it turns into a real health hazard. Most seniors have been eating bread all their lives, not realizing how drastically the body's response changes with age. White bread is made from refined flour stripped of all fiber, vitamins, and minerals. The result? It digests almost instantly, flooding your bloodstream with sugar and triggering wild spikes and crash in blood glucose. Over time, these swings don't just cause low energy or brain fog. They wear down your pancreas, damage blood vessels, and fuel the development of type 2 diabetes. A 2021 study in diabetes care followed more than 5,000 adults over 60. Those who ate refined grains like white bread, crackers, or instant rice more than once a day were 27% more likely to develop type 2 diabetes and had a 15% higher risk of major heart events over just 5 years. White bread also drives up triglycerides, the type of blood fat linked to fatty liver and belly fat gain, while offering zero support for muscle or brain health. The worst part, most whole wheat breads on supermarket shelves are barely better, packed with sugar, preservatives, and more refined flour than true whole grains. To break the cycle, swap white bread and processed grains for real fiber-rich whole grains like 100% whole wheat, sprouted grain bread, steel-cut oats, or even quinoa and barley. These foods slow sugar absorption, feed the healthy bacteria in your gut, and help keep your heart, brain, and muscles working together instead of breaking down. 3. Processed meats, deli meats, hot dogs, and bacon. The silent killers, they're easy, tasty, and everywhere. Slices of ham in your sandwich, a strip of bacon with your eggs, a hot dog at a family BBQ. But if you're over 60, these processed meats are quietly wrecking your arteries, brain, and kidneys with every bite. The trouble starts with the way they're made. Most are loaded with sodium, nitrates, preservatives, and unhealthy fats that go straight into your bloodstream, making your body work overtime just to recover. It's not just about calories or cholesterol. These chemicals trigger inflammation, stiffen blood vessels, and have even been tied to some forms of cancer. A 2022 meta-analysis in the British Medical Journal looked at the diets of over 1.2 million people, focusing on seniors. The findings were frightening. People who ate processed meats more than 3 times a week had a 42% higher risk of dying from heart disease and a 24% higher risk of stroke compared to those who ate them rarely or not at all. The risk wasn't just about fat or calories. Nitrates and high sodium levels were the real killers, causing high blood pressure, kidney strain, and setting the stage for memory problems and cognitive decline as you age. The fix: avoid deli meats, bacon, hot dogs, and anything labeled cured or smoked, unless it's a rare treat. Instead, reach for fresh, unprocessed meats like roasted chicken, turkey, or fish prepared at home without extra salt or sugar too. Sugary breakfast cereals and instant oatmeal packets. The morning metabolic minefield. What could be more innocent than a bowl of cereal or a warm packet of instant oatmeal to start your morning? For decades, these have been marketed as heart-healthy and perfect for seniors. The ugly truth is that many cereals and flavored oatmeals are packed with sugar, refined starch, and artificial flavors. For older adults, this is a recipe for metabolic chaos. When you eat these foods, your blood sugar shoots up within minutes, only to crash an hour later, leaving you weak, tired, and hungrier than before. Over time, this pattern trains your body to store more fat, lose more muscle, and become resistant to insulin, the very process that leads to type 2 diabetes. A 2021 report in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed more than 7,800 adults over 60. Those who ate sugary cereals or instant oats 5 times a week had a 38% greater risk of developing type 2 diabetes and were twice as likely to experience large fluctuations in daily energy compared to those who ate whole unflavored grains or high-protein breakfasts. Many senior-friendly cereals contain more sugar per serving than a chocolate bar. The solution is to switch to real, slow-cooked oats, unsweetened whole grains, or protein-rich breakfasts like eggs, Greek yogurt, or cottage cheese. If you love oatmeal, add berries, nuts, or a sprinkle of cinnamon for flavor without the sugar spike. A simple change to your breakfast can protect your heart, keep your brain clear, and help you hold on to the muscle and vitality you need to enjoy life after 60. 1. French fries and fried potato snacks. The number one heart attack risk. You may think a handful of French fries, a bag of chips, or a plate of hash browns is a harmless indulgence. For seniors, these fried potato snacks are the most dangerous food you can eat and the one most likely to end up on your plate without a second thought. Potatoes themselves aren't the enemy, but when they're sliced thin, fried in cheap oils at high temperatures, and served salted, they become a triple threat to your heart, brain, and blood vessels. French fries and similar snacks are loaded with trans fats, acrylamides, toxic compounds formed during frying, and more sodium than most seniors should eat in a week. The result? A food that drives up inflammation, damages arteries, and puts you at higher risk for sudden heart attacks or strokes. A 2021 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tracked eating habits and health outcomes in over 15,000 adults aged 60 and up. The results were frightening. Seniors who ate fried potatoes just 2 or 3 times per week had a 61% greater risk of heart attack and a 32% higher chance of sudden cardiac death compared to those who rarely ate them. Researchers also linked frequent consumption to higher rates of dementia, likely due to the same inflammatory chemicals damaging the brain's tiny blood vessels. The only real solution is to cut these snacks from your diet or reserve them for truly rare occasions. Instead, bake or air fry potatoes with olive oil and fresh herbs, or swap in roasted root vegetables like carrots or sweet potatoes for the crunch and flavor you crave. By steering clear of fried snacks, you can dramatically lower your risk of heart attack, protect your memory, and keep your energy steady. It's a small change with massive long-term benefits, one that could literally add years to your life and keep you feeling young at heart. The 4 best foods you must eat after 60. Now that you know the 4 foods silently attacking your body after 60, it's time to flip the script. Let's reveal the 4 best foods you must eat to rebuild strength, boost your memory, and guard your heart. Ranked from good to life-changing, these next foods aren't trendy. They are time-tested, backed by science, and they work even if you've been eating wrong for years. 4. Wild blueberries, your brain's best friend. Small but mighty, wild blueberries are the brain-boosting, heart-protecting food most seniors overlook. Unlike larger cultivated blueberries, wild varieties are packed with double the antioxidants, natural compounds that fight the cell-damaging free radicals, speeding up aging in every organ. For seniors, this means better memory, sharper focus, and a stronger heart with every handful. A 2021 study in Nutrients gave adults over 60 a daily cup of wild blueberries for 3 months. The results were stunning. Participants scored 31% better on memory tests and had a 19% drop in blood pressure compared to those who skipped berries. Wild blueberries contain anthocyanins, which cross the blood-brain barrier to protect and repair aging brain cells. They also support healthy blood vessels, lower inflammation, and help regulate blood sugar, critical benefits as metabolism naturally slows down with age. For maximum results, choose frozen wild blueberries. Add them to oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothies, or eat them straight as a snack. The antioxidants survive freezing, and just a handful each day can start making a difference within weeks. 3. Fatty fish, salmon, sardines, and mackerel, the omega-3 powerhouses. Nothing powers up senior health quite like fatty fish. Wild-caught salmon, sardines, and mackerel are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, high-quality protein, vitamin D, and important minerals that older adults often lack. These nutrients are especially powerful at reducing inflammation, protecting your arteries, and even building stronger brain cells, critical for anyone hoping to stay active and sharp after 60. A 2020 review in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed more than 6,000 adults over 60 who ate fatty fish at least twice a week. Those who did had a 37% lower risk of heart attacks, a 27% reduction in joint pain, and a 21% improvement in short-term memory tests compared to those who ate fish rarely. The omega-3 south in these fish help lower triglycerides, reduce dangerous arrhythmias, and keep blood pressure in check. For the brain, they support neurotransmitter function and guard against memory lapses and mood swings. Aim for 2 to 3 servings of fatty fish each week. Canned sardines and wild salmon are convenient and just as potent as fresh. Grill, bake, or poach your fish with herbs, lemon, or a drizzle of olive oil. Adding fatty fish to your meals isn't just about heart health. It's an all-in-one prescription for better memory, faster healing, and more energy. 2 leafy greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard, your daily shield. If there's a single class of food that does it all for seniors, it's leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. These vegetables are packed with vitamins A, C, K, and essential minerals such as magnesium and potassium, all of which help keep bones strong, muscles functioning, and blood pressure under control. But that's just the start. Leafy greens are high in nitrates, which widen blood vessels, improve circulation, and lower the risk of heart attacks and strokes. They also deliver plant compounds called carotenoids, which act as natural sunscreen for your eyes and memory cells. A landmark 2020 study published in Neurology followed older adults for 5 years and found that those who ate at least 1 serving of leafy greens daily enjoyed a 38% slower rate of cognitive decline and a 26% lower risk of developing Alzheimer's disease than those who rarely ate them. Leafy greens also provide ample fiber, which feeds your gut bacteria and keeps digestion regular, a major issue for many over 60. Rotate different types and eat them both raw and cooked. Add spinach to morning eggs, blend kale into smoothies, or saute Swiss chard with garlic and olive oil. Leafy greens are more than a side dish. They're a daily shield against aging, frailty, and memory loss. 1. Lentils and other pulses, the ultimate life extender. The food that outshines them all for seniors over 60 is simple, humble, and shockingly powerful. Lentils and other pulses, such as chickpeas and black beans. Unlike most trendy health foods, lentils deliver a near-perfect package of plant-based protein, fiber, slow-digesting carbohydrates, B vitamins, iron, potassium, magnesium, and antioxidants all at once. They fuel muscle maintenance, balance blood sugar, protect the heart, and even support brain function. Most importantly, lentils are easy to digest, easy to cook, and dramatically improve longevity, especially for older adults. A 2021 review in Nutrients analyzed dietary patterns of seniors across multiple countries and found those who ate a serving of lentils or pulses at least 5 times a week had a 38% lower risk of death from chronic diseases, a 34% decrease in new cases of type 2 diabetes, and a 29% improvement in mobility and daily energy compared to those who ate them less than once a week. The combination of fiber and resistant starch in lentils slows the rise of blood sugar after meals, keeping insulin levels steady and hunger at bay for hours. Their iron and B vitamins help prevent anemia and keep your brain sharp, while potassium and magnesium support a steady heartbeat and lower blood pressure. Cook lentils in big batches and keep them ready in your fridge. Use them in soups, stews, or salads, or puree them into spreads. If you're new to pulses, start slow. Just a half-cup serving a few times a week is enough to see benefits. Lentils and pulses aren't just healthy foods. They are proven life extenders, muscle protectors, and heart helpers for anyone over 60. They fit any budget, any meal plan, and any lifestyle, making them the #1 food every senior should embrace to stay strong, sharp, and independent for years to come. You don't have to guess what's hurting or healing your body after 60. Science has made it clear. The foods you choose now can either add years to your life or take them away, one bite at a time. Swap out the worst offenders. Fill your plate with powerful, proven foods, and you'll see and feel the results. Better energy, a stronger heart, and a mind that stays sharp. Which of these foods surprised you the most? Tell us in the comments.